Welcome back. We got some breaking news to bring you now, and this is quite a significant story. The High Court has been ruling on whether to overturn a decision or not to extradite Julian Assange to the United States, where he is accused of publishing classified military documents. Well, I can tell you the US government has won its appeal. That is at the Court of Appeal. Obviously, you'll recall that initially Julian Assange courts ruled that he should not be extradited to the United States, where he is, of course, wanted for publishing classified documents. The US government appealed that decision in the Court of Appeal, and it has won that appeal. Julian Assange, of course, currently being held on remand at Belmarsh Prison in southeast London. A very big, dramatic ruling there. You can see these are live pictures right now outside the Court of Appeal, where Julian Assange's supporters have been gathering. He has, of course, had some very high-profile supporters on his recent court appearances, including the former leader of the opposition, former leader of the Labour Party, Jeremy Corbyn. He has been among those who have gathered outside the courts in the past, where Julian Assange has had his courts cases heard. So just to reiterate that breaking news that we have just received, the US government has won in the Court of Appeal on its the original High Court decision not to extradite Julian Assange to the United States, where he is accused of publishing classified military documents. As I say, the court ruled earlier this year that he should not be extradited. The US government has won its appeal in the Court of Appeal. As I say, these are live scenes. There is Julian Assange. As I say, I'm not sure whether he was actually in court today. He has been on remand in Belmarsh Prison, the former WikiLeaks founder and whistleblower. The United States obviously has been fighting for many years to extradite him to the US. You will, of course, recall that initially he was holed up in the Ecuadorian embassy here in London for a number of years. That was while an earlier extradition request from the Swedish government was going through the courts there. The Swedish government wanted to extradite Mr. Assange on allegations of sexual misconduct in Sweden. That case was eventually, of course, time barred by the lapsing of time. So the Swedish government dropped their attempts to extradite Julian Assange. In the meantime, of course, the US went ahead with their calls to extradite Julian Assange. We will have more on that as we get it.